Hi, my name is John Manglikmat, and I'm going to discuss the multi-state outbreak of Salmonella Wandsworth infections linked to Veggie Booty. Background: Salmonella is a bacterial disease that affects the intestinal tract, and Salmonella Wandsworth is a very rare strain of Salmonella. In 2007, there were 65 reported cases, with most of the cases coming from children aged 10 months to 3 years. This bacterial disease appeared in many states including California, Colorado, Connecticut, Georgia, and Illinois. Symptoms of this disease may last up to 10 days and include nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, diarrhea, fever, chills, and headache. The current situation of the Salmonella outbreak has been resolved, but in 2007, many cases of Salmonella Wandsworth appeared in 20 states. So I'm going to do a SWOT analysis of that situation. So the strength came from the fast response of the FDA to recall Veggie Booty after identifying the cause, which was a seasoning mix used to flavor the Veggie Booty. Weakness include the widespread distribution of the Veggie Booty product. Also, the FDA and the CDC weren't certain what caused the infection and if other vegetable powder products such as super veggie things, also called salmonella, which they also recalled. Opportunity is the need for more education on the topic of salmonella and how they spread. The threat is the appearance of new cases, especially in those who are young and have a deficient immune system. Core issues include educating the public on the outbreak, such as the one that ranged from February 26, 2007 to June 27, 2007. According to the CDC, there were only 8 cases during the initial outbreak. Early reporting of these cases could have led to a faster prevention of the spread. Knowing the past outbreaks can help further prevent future ones from happening. Another core issue is good hygiene and safe food handling. People need to wash hands before consumption of food. They must store raw meat, poultry, and seafood away from other foods in the refrigerator. They must also have 2 cutting boards for raw meat and vegetables. And they must know healthy food serving practices to ensure salmonella transmission doesn't occur. Using the health belief model, which explains and predicts health-related behaviors, I have 2 approaches. The first approach is the need for the FDA to create stricter guidelines and regulations in the process of food production and the distribution of food. The second approach is to have regularly scheduled doctor visits to ensure overall health and well-being is good. By doing so, doctors can easily detect symptoms and provide prevention measures. Recommendations. The recommendation I have is to be mindful of what kind of food you are putting in your body and beware of uncooked meat and undercooked eggs. Also, it is important to keep raw food separate from clean dishes to prevent salmonella transmission into the body. Another recommendation I have is to always be aware of possible outbreaks and educate on possible salmonella transmission, such as food and animals. Action Plan. The CDC and FDA already has guidelines for salmonella prevention and food handling. So my action plan includes, by the end of 2020, the FDA will create stricter guidelines and reinforce these guidelines on major food producing farms. By 2022, there will be routine check-ins on all farms and other food industries. And by 2027, there will be little to no case of salmonella. My opinion. By researching, I concluded that this is a very preventable outbreak. I've had my own experience with salmonella and found out that there was a case of poor food handling in the kitchen I consumed. Moving forward, I will be more aware of where my food comes from and I'll be more conscious of my hygiene. I think other people need to be more informed on the transmission of salmonella because they can easily protect themselves from the infection. Overall, there needs to be stricter guidelines on food distribution from food industries in order to ensure the safety of the people. Thank you for listening.